Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Appeal court stops federal government from releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Appeal court stops federal government from releasing Nnamdi Kanu. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. The Court of Appeal in Abuja on Friday stopped the execution of its own judgment, which faulted the rendition of Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria and also set aside the terrorism charges against him. Justice Aruna Sanami, in a ruling, upheld the federal government application and ordered that the execution of the judgment be put on hold. The federal government had applied that the execution of the judgment be suspended pending the resolution of its appeal lodged at the Supreme Court. Justice Sanami, in the brief ruling, held that the counter affidavit filed against the federal government application by Kanu's legal team was misleading. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, on Friday urged the Department of State Services, DSS, to adhere to court orders and release its leader, Nnamdi Kanu. IPOB called on DSS to release Kanu because the Federal Capital Territory Left City is about to fall to sponsored terrorists. The group was reacting to the terror alert issued by the United States, United Kingdom, Canadian and Australian embassies on the possibility of a terrorist attack in Abuja. The warning said the attack targeted government buildings, worship centers, schools, and large crowds. Amid the terror alert, Kanu is locked up at the DSS facility in Abuja, despite a court ruling ordering his release. However, the spokesman of IPOB, Emma Powerful, in a statement said, the attention of the global family and movement of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, ably led by the great leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has been drawn to the possible fall of Abuja to the Nigerian state-sponsored terrorists in the coming days. The US and UK Security Intelligence Report concerning the fall of Abuja and Nigeria to the terrorists are real, but Nigeria compromised security agencies, particularly their military and DSS, are busy chasing harmless and peaceful citizens of Biafra in Biafra land. The ability and preparedness of the Nigerian security forces, especially the military, army, navy, and air force, to defend the territorial borders of Nigeria has been greatly sabotaged and deteriorated to a level that we will allow any foreign invader to walk into Nigerian's capital with little or no resistance from the military. The Court of Appeal in Abuja on Friday stopped the execution of its judgment which faulted the rendition of Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria and also set aside the terrorism charges against him. Justice Arunat Sanami, in a ruling, upheld the federal government's application and ordered that the execution of the judgment be put on hold. The federal government had applied that the execution of the judgment be suspended pending the resolution of its appeal lodged at the Supreme Court. Justice Sanami, in the brief ruling, held that the counter affidavits filed against the federal government application by Kanu'S legal team was misleading. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, on Friday urged the Department of State Services, DSS, to adhere to court orders and release its leader, Nnamdi Kanu. IPOB called on DSS to release Kanu because the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, is about to fall to sponsored terrorists. The group was reacting to the terror alert issued by the United States, United Kingdom, Canadian and Australian embassies on the possibility of a terrorist attack in Abuja. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, now I've come to the end of our today.